First inning, Ridge Runners held scoreless by Ethan Phillips in the top of the first, and Aiden Hill will lead off against Marko Sipila. 6'4", 215 righty goes into the windup, delivers, and it's tapped back to him. Sipila will hurl it to first and retire Aiden Hill 1-3. That's how the bottom of the first innings appearance for the Bluefield Ridge Runners. Sipila, over that first appearance, faced 5 batters. He did not allow a run. He did allow a hit and a walk. He struck out 1, so a 0.00 ERA for Sipila, who will tangle with all-star Tyler Cerny. First pitch to Cerny, outside corner, and strike 1 called by Kyle Eastman. Fastball there at 88 miles an hour. University of Colorado at Colorado Springs for Sipila. 0-1 to Cerny. Looked like a breaking pitch that time, and it's now 0-2. At Colorado Springs, it was a 3-4 record and a 10.69 ERA as Cerny pops this one up into shallow right center field. First chance for center fielder Aiden Anderson, who's over to his left, and puts it away for out number 2. A couple of James Hackett, Kea Harrison, Danny Barbero, Tommy Harrison from third to first as Jack Mosh digs in, swings and misses. It's 0-1. Brody Briggs does the catching in this game for Sipila. There's nobody on and 2 outs in the home first, no score. A 1 pitch to the Flyboys all-star second baseman. Strike 2 at the bottom of the zone. 89 miles an hour on that fastball as Sipila looked sharp early on, trying to match Ethan Phillips. Pitch for pitch. Phillips went 1-2-3. 0-2 to Mosh as a grounder up the middle. Chance for Harrison, the shortstop, and he throws across to retire Jack Mosh and the Flyboys. 1-2-3 inning tossed by Marko Sipila. And so far, and Joel Dragu will lead off here in the second inning for Greeneville. Cleanup hitter, home run derby participant Joel Dragu. Just a fabulous job by the Kingsport Axemen and the rest of the Boyd Sports staff. It was definitely a group effort on a phenomenal 2 days as the All-Star festivities took place. Had the Futures game, the skills competition, and the home run derby Monday, then the All-Star game last night. 1-0 to Joel. Outside again, and it's 2-0. So Dragu faced Logan Sutter in the first round. Pretty bad luck for Dragu as Sutter hit 8 home runs in round 1. That was the most that anybody hit in the entire derby. 2-0 to Joel. Way upstairs 3-0. Danielle Ortiz eventually won that home run derby, but Joel said he had a blast participating in the derby and the All-Star game. In fact, all 4 Greeneville players had a great time. 3-0 pitch to Joel. Outside corner, and a strike given by Kyle Eastman. That was just off the plate according to the TrackMan zone. It's a 3-1 count on Dragu. Marko Sipila back out there. 3-1 pitch is sent in the air out to right center field. Pretty well hit. Anderson, the center fielder, over. He has range, and he catches that ball in front of his right fielder for out number 1. 4 up. Son of T. Martin, 9 for his first 20, batting .450. And Caden takes outside. National champion quarterback for Tennessee, T. Martin. So went on to play in the NFL and coach. 1-0 pitch to his son, Caden. Cut on and missed. Big news for Caden Martin, who was at Miami. He now transferred away from Miami, and he picked his destination, and it's right near here, East Tennessee State University. As Martin takes outside, a 2-1 count up in Johnson City. So, new home for Caden. And even some rumblings on the local sports talk shows about, hey, maybe he'll be a 2-sport player with ETSU having an uncertain future at the quarterback position. So you never know what can become of that. But ETSU in the fall for Caden, who has a 2-2 count. He's hit 3 homers over his first 20 at-bats, and the pitch. Outside. And now it's a full count, I believe, and it is. Caden Martin jumped the gun a little bit there, but he's called back by Eastman, who signals the proper count, which is full. 6 runs, 7 men knocked in for Caden. He's also played some great defense. He's also pitched for Greeneville. The payoff. Popped up On the infield, left side, James Hackett, the third baseman, will drip back into fair territory and make the catch. 5 up, 5 down for Sipila. That'll bring up Nick Barone. He was the hero last night for the West in the All-Star game. Like many All-Star games, it was a very well-pitched contest with a new pitcher every inning. All 10 pitchers on both teams made an appearance. First pitch to Nick Barone. Hit hard, right back where it came from. Clean single for Nick. First base runner in the game for Green, even though the West had already won, just so that Ben Siraki, the final hurler that hadn't pitched in the game, could pitch. So good job by both sides to do that. Gavin Boyle, the batter now. And Boyle takes outside. Man, how about Gavin Boyle? If the voting took place right now, he would, at the very least, have been in the home run derby. Yes, Boyle has been just crushing baseballs recently. He's hit a home run in each of his last 5 games, and he's hit 7 home runs in his last 10. 1-0 from Sipila. Downstairs, 2-0. Gavin Boyle batting .241, 24 runs, 21 men knocked in. 2 doubles, 2 triples, and tied for the league lead in home runs with 9 of them. Tied with the home run derby champion, Danielle Ortiz of Kingsport. 2-0. Rips it hard on a couple of hops out to Barbero, the second baseman. His throw to first is good and in time, and that will end the inning. 2-out base runner for Greeneville, nothing else. Ridge runners 2, fly boys none. Third baseman Tristan Ellis leads off against Marko Sipila and delivers up and away for ball 1. Tristan Ellis having a breakout second half, if you will, for Greeneville, riding a 6-game hitting streak. He's hit successfully in 8 of his last 9 games, the 1-0. Inside again, 2-0. Batting average was under 200 at one point. It's now up over 250. 253 for Ellis. 14 runs, 4 RBIs. The 2-0. Upstairs, 3-0. Sipila never leaves the rubber. Wind up in the 3-0. Inside, 4-pitch walk. Second coach for Greeneville, no longer with the team for the last 6 games because Bristol needed another coach. First pitch to Avery. Swinging a fly ball. Foul territory. Third baseman, Hackett, makes the catch, and that is out number 1. Making an appearance down there at first base. Aiden Hill will bat now, and he takes the strike. 2-0 Bluefield. Bottom of the 3rd inning. Tristan Ellis takes a healthy lead off first, held on by Tommy Harrison. And now picked off at, but back in with the dive. So big shout out to Andy, who I'm sure will be doing good things at the golf course tomorrow morning when we go out there. Always upstage is me. 0-1. Outside, 1-1. So still waiting on him to get his PGA Tour card. When we were in Burlington, kept trying to get him to go do the BMX track that was out beyond the left field fence. So he's kind of a do-it-all guy. Runner starts and stops, and Hill swings and misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes, so congrats on the semi-promotion, Andy Goodrich. One-two count on Hill. Sipila sets and delivers. Outside, 2-2. Bluefield got 2 third-inning runs after 3 walks started the inning. Phillips got a strikeout, had a double play ball, but a bit of an errant throw by Mosh. Scored a couple of runs, 2-2 to Hill. Runner goes, pitch is cut on and missed, throw down to second. Not in time. 6 games in a row, he's had more than 1 hit in the game. That's a wild streak. He takes upstairs, and it's 1-0. None of the stats from the game on Sunday count, as that game was officially canceled when it didn't meet the requisite 5 innings. 1-0 pitch to Tyler. Down and away. 2-0. So Cerny led off the game for the Western All-Stars and led off with a base hit. Didn't expect anything less from Tyler. He was 2 for 4 in the game. Had that single to lead off, a double, since this one's straight up in the air. And on the right side of the infield, Danny Barbero will camp under it and make the catch. And Barbero will delay that story until the next time Cerny bats. We are through 3 complete here. It is Dragu, the All-Star, will bat. And Dragu takes ball 1. Dragu comes in batting over 300, 26 runs, 36 RBIs. That's second in the league. 1-0 pitch. Strike. Sipila works very quickly. He's mixing in a fastball along with a slider and a changeup. Wind up in the 1-1. A little bit outside. 2 balls and a strike. Just 2 base runners in this game for Greeneville. A single by Barone and a walk by Ellis. That's it. 2-1 to Joel. Breaking pitch, just missed. 3 balls and a strike. So nobody throwing in the Ridge Runners pin down the left field line. But there are some people walking around over there. 3-1. Chopped foul, and now a full count on Dragu as that one goes into the Ridge Runners dugout. Payoff pitch to Dragu. This one's lifted out of play. Heard somebody down there, a youngster, saying, how do you hit that ball? Man, I agree. I don't know how any of these guys hit any of these pitches. Payoff pitch to Dragu. Hits this one out to left field. Joey Bencheski is there, though. And he puts it away for out number 2. So not only is it hard to hit it, but even when you do, the odds 9 for his first 21. He's hit 3 home runs. We'll go to ETSU this fall, and the pitch to him is cut on and missed. Change up, and Martin was fooled as he thought he was going to get the cheese from Sipila. Marko looking to work his second 1-2-3 inning of this ball game. 0-1 to Caden. Swing and a miss. Another change up down in the zone. And now Caden is behind 0-2 as Sipila threatens to quickly send this game off to the 5th inning. We're just past 8 o'clock Eastern time. We haven't even been playing for an hour. The 0-2 struck him out. No fastballs thrown by Sipila in that sequence. He didn't need to. Second leads off in the 5th inning. Marko Sipila back to work. The big righty's been phenomenal, and he delivers upstairs to Barone. Sipila so far has faced 14 batters. He's retired 12 of them. 1-0 to Nick. Outside corner. That's a generous corner given by Eastman, as that was a couple of balls off the plate. According to the TrackMan zone, 1-1 to Barone is hit hard into left field. Nick Barone needs to share some of his secrets with the rest of the team, as he's the only one that's figured Marko out. Second hit in this game, his first time up. First pitch to Boyle. At the knee, strike 1. Boyle, for the longest time, I had been mentioning on here how he was a dead pull hitter, but then lo and behold, in the 9th inning in the game against Pulaski on Saturday, he hits one out to left center. 410 feet for a home run to keep the streak going. So I'll keep my mouth shut about Boyle. 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Runner Barone started and then stopped. He's held on by Harrison and has 4 steals and 5 tries this summer. Boyle in the transfer portal. 1-1. Outside, 2 balls and a strike. Text line still available at 828-592-4436. 828-592-4436 if you want to text in and say something about the broadcast, who you are, where you're watching from, who you're watching for. Whatever else you want to say. 2-1 pitch to Gavin. Inside corner, 2-2. Again, perhaps a generous strike given by Eastman according to the TrackMan data. 4-0 Ridge Runners here in the home fifth. Two-two. Breaking pitch, cut on and missed. Sipila had Boyle fooled the entire way. That McLaren shared last night on the broadcast with MLB. Pitch to Ellis, inside. 1-0 on Tristan. Peyton Consigli started the game for the East. It was a battle of Canisius College arms in Consigli and Justin Giuliano of the Doughboys. Consigli is on this Ridge Runners team, one of 6 All-Stars for Bluefield. Ellis sends this one out of play, and now a 1-1 count. And when McLaren was asked why he started Consigli, he said that he just wanted to reward a guy who decided to stay in the Appalachian League instead of going to the Cape Cod League. That's incredible. Consigli was invited to the Cape and said, no, I want to finish it out here with Bluefield. And so that's what he's done, and he was rewarded with a start in the All-Star game as Ellis chops this one softly back to Sipila. He's going to turn around, fire to second, and he pulled him off the bat. Rewarded with an All-Star game start. Avery Collins, the batter, and he swings away and rolls it up the third base line. That's going to turn and be fair, and it's off the glove of James Hackett. Everybody's safe. What kind of tricks is Avery Collins playing? How in the world did that baseball turn back and become fair? Wow. Bases loaded as Greeneville looks for its first score of the game. Corners are in for Bluefield. Pitch to Hill. Rounded foul right through the wickets of Brody Briggs, the catcher. So Collins does get a hit on that. Hit number 6 on the season, and for all of the bad luck that he's had this year, I'm going to say it, he deserved it. 0-1 pitch to Aiden Hill. Swinging a shot out toward left center field. Grincheski is going to catch it. Tagging from third is Nick Barone. He is going to score. The Flyboys are on the board. Stares in at Tyler. And delivers. Strike one. For my money, Tyler Cerny may be the best player in this entire league. Just wait and watch what he does at Indiana this upcoming season. Just wait and watch what he does in a couple of years when he's draft eligible. Trust me, guys, Tyler Cerny is the real deal. 0-1. Hit out to right field. That ball is going to be played on a hop by Brett Blair. Rounding third, heading for home is Tristan Ellis. RBI single for Tyler Cerny. A 9-game hitting streak. Strength on defense, just got to cut down on the airs as Jack Mosh bats. Meeting is over, and Mosh slaps it down the left field line for a hit. Avery Collins is going to round third and score. Tyler Cerny is going to come to third. Mosh is on his way to second with a double, and it's a 4-3 game. And that is going to be the end of the line for Marko Sipila. So Sipila comes all this way, but he can't get out of the 5th inning, which means he can't qualify for the win. So this is now